everybody. I'm Marzia, co-founder of the Let's Get Lit program and also co-founder of Plant Chicks. I am here to take you through a 45-minute LIIT workout. Now, some of you that you popped on, you're probably, what the heck is LIIT? LIIT is just like it sounds. It's the opposite of HIIT. Instead of high intensity interval training, it's going to be low intensity interval training. But yet you will still get an effective workout, believe it or not. So who is LIIT good for? Anybody that has joint pain, arthritis, if you are just new to working out, maybe you have back pain, you can't do a lot of jumping, or if you're an athlete on recovery day, this LIIT is just for you. Another thing is, a little study that had been done, LIIT, they had did the Annals of Internal Medicine did a study on obese adults, and they had a group that was HIIT and a group that did LIIT. And they studied and found out that LIIT is just as effective as HIIT. So except for on HIIT, you could do a 40-minute workout program, and LIIT, low intensity, you have to do 58 minutes. But as long as it's done properly and effectively, you get the same type of workout. Like I said, this is great for so many people. You don't have to be injured. You don't have to be newbie. You could be an athlete, and this is for you. So you guys ready to begin this LIIT workout? Okay, a couple things that you will need to begin. So make sure you have some water. If you don't have it, go grab your water. Another thing, towel. You will need your towel. Even though it's low intensity interval training, it's going to get your heart rate up, and we're going to utilize muscles and do it slow and controlled. You're going to be like, oh my gosh. So you definitely need these too. You want to make sure you have a mat. It's not necessary, but if you have a mat, that would work as well. And then you don't need any shoes. You can, if you want to, you can. So as you can see, I have no shoes on. So that is what you're going to need for today's workout. Just make sure you have some workout gear. And then last but not least, before I start the timer and take you through your workout, if you do not want to, I would say, you need some music to jam out, don't want to listen to me, you can always put me on mute, jam out to your own music, or you can have me additional to the music if you want to hear me guide you through the moves. So here we go. You ready? Can't hear you. Are you ready? Let's do this. Okay, so I'm going to set the timer, and then we're going to go through a warm-up, your workout, and a cool down. Let's get started. Here we go. We're starting that 45-minute clock. Okay, first things first. We are going to march in place. We're just going to warm up the body, and so we're just going to bring it up, opposite like this, knee up, and then your arms up as well. So opposite arm, opposite leg, you're going to bring it up. Good. Just make sure you keep that core tight. You're always focusing on proper form and posture. Remember, we always talk about our ABCs. A, keep your abs tight. B, shoulder blades back. C, chest up. So make sure to keep that core tight. We got about 10 more seconds in this move. Woo! And any move that gets your heart rate going, that is good. We're just getting the heart pumping, the blood flowing, getting your muscles ready for workout. All right, we're going to take this march to the side of the mat. So we're going to go like this. Bring it out, in, out, in, out, in. Good. Wide as you can, outside the mat. Bring it inside. You can do a little dance. Whatever is comfortable for you. Oh, sorry guys. I don't know what happened. I felt like I cut out. Okay. Keep going. I hope you keep going. Going to the side. Woo! So, okay. Now we're going to go overhead reach. We're going to go to the side and up. Side, up. Just like that. Opposite arm. Opposite. You go, boom. Reach it over. Good. You're utilizing the whole body, using the core. Whew. As As you can hear, I'm breathing. We're getting that blood flowing, getting it flowing to the muscles, getting that heart rate up. And if you've never done a LIIT workout, you're in for a special treat because it's just as effective as HIIT. Woo! And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to take a little bit of breaks in between. That was just our warm up. And we're going to head into the workout. So make sure you grab a little bit of water. See? Breathing hard. Behind the scenes, we got Jackie. She will be moderating the group if you have any questions. All right, water. Let's go. Okay, we're going to start off with a squat. We're going to do this for 30 seconds. So just a basic squat. We're going to sit down in that chair and come up. Sit in the chair and come up. Remember, don't hunch over. Keep your chest up, your core tight. Good, just like that. Sit down in that chair. You're going to come back up. And you're utilizing the large muscle groups. Again, we are preparing the body for some work. You guys ready for this? All right. Got 10 more seconds. I love me some body squats. So we're just taking the jump out of everything when you do LIIT. The jump is out. Okay. And for 3, 2, and 1, we're going into inchworm. So we're going to go at the end of our mats. If you don't have a mat, that is okay as well. And we're going to inch our way down to the mat, all the way into a plank, and we're going to walk it back. All right? Here we go. So we're going to come down, walk it out, hold for a second, and come back. That is inchworm. Now, if you want a little more aggressive inchworm, you can come down, do a push-up. If not, don't worry about it, just focus on the inchworm. You can even do a push-up on your knees, come back up, inch your way back, all right? Or you can just go regular inchworm, come out, hold it to plank to build stability, and bring it back. And again, you guys hear, I am out of breath. LIIT will get your heart rate up. I know it's contrary to popular belief, but you're still getting just as effective workout as somebody who is jumping, okay? It's all about getting that heart rate up, using your body as a machine. Sometimes it's easier to lift weights than hold up our own body weight. Okay, we got one more inchworm, and bring it back. Whew. Okay, we're gonna do a 10-second rest between that squat and the inchworm. You ready for the next one? Woo! And in between we do dance parties. If you're part of the Plant Chicks tribe, we like to do our dance parties. Okay, so we're gonna get down to the ground and we're just gonna do a regular plank. You can do it on your forearms, your hands, or let me show you really quick. We're gonna hold it for 30 seconds. So feel free to go on forearms, push it up, bring it up and hold. Don't go too low, don't go too high, just where you are comfortable and you're not putting pressure on your lower back. Now, if this is too much, you can always use your knees. Bring your feet up, hold right here, just holding for 30 seconds. Or if you're a pro and you don't have any wrist issues, bring it up like this and hold, all right? So just keep holding that plank. I'm gonna go 15 seconds. Whatever plank is comfortable to you. If you want a little more aggressive, you can always bring up one leg, the other leg, alternate, or just hang out right here. Woo! Few more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. going to do a plie squat. You're going to open it up, tilt your feet at a 45 degree. Make sure this is not too wide and not too close. Say a little bit more than hip width apart, and we're going to come down, and you're going to feel the stretch inside the thighs, and then you're going to come up. Bring it down and up. Slow and controlled. I don't want any of this. No bouncing. I want you to think about coming into the posture and coming up. Going down, squeeze the glutes, bring it up. Focus on the inner thighs and the glutes. Activate them when you come up at the top of the exercise, and squeeze. Come down, bring it up, and squeeze. Good. How's that feeling? Now, some of you guys may be shaking. Shaking is good. You are building up strength. Woo. Again, you guys, I do cardio 3 or 4 days a week, and this is getting my heart rate up. I actually did Peloton this morning with my Peloton group that I meet on Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday, and I got an amazing workout this morning. Bringing it down, up. We've got 3 more on the clock. 2, bring it up. Last one. Woo, squeeze. All right, so we are okay, we're gonna do lunges. So we're gonna come out into, this is a static lunge. It's more for balance, stability, no bouncing. You're gonna bring this way further than hip width apart. And you're gonna come down, make sure this is 90 degrees. Your leg that's in the front. And then you're gonna come back up. So you may have to adjust it once you get to the position. And then we're gonna come down. Here we go. And down. Just that slow and controlled. If you're shaking, push through that shake. You want to build strength. That's what you're doing, building strength in the bones, building strength in the muscle. Woo! I don't care how seasoned of an athlete you are. This is tough. Anything has to do more like a static lunge. I actually feel like these are tougher than walking lunges with weights. Okay, we have 3 more. Bring it down for 3. Keep the core tight for 2. And 1. We're going to switch legs. Good. We're going to come down, get into position. Might take you a couple lunges to feel what feels good. Bringing it down and up. Excellent. You guys are doing a good job. Breathe through the movement. It's all about breathing. Don't hold your breath if something's hard. When I was a trainer at the gym, people would hold their breath. You got to breathe through it. You got to go right through that movement. Breathing in, breathing out. As you can see, we're not doing anything too aggressively. It's still activating me to breathe hard. We're using the muscles. We're using the joints. We're using the heart for cardio. Okay, 3 more. 2 and 1. Shake it out. How are you guys feeling? You guys feeling good? Okay, a little bit of a water break. After 2 exercises, we will take like a 10 to 15 second of water just to catch your breath. All right, here we go. Next one, we're going to do a push-up. Now, I'm going to show you a couple variations of push-ups because this is a love-hate relationship with a lot of people. I have a shoulder issue from back in the day, so it really prevents me from doing my full body weight on it, but I will do it on my knees, which are modified. But if you're brand new, you can take one knee, just like this. You bring up to a push-up, one leg out, and you're going to come back down and up. So if you're brand new, this is how you're going to do a push-up until you develop more strength. The second option modification is like this, okay? And of course the third, you're gonna go down and up, which on me is not a good situation. So do push-ups how you would like to do it. And if you wanna go hardcore, put on a body vest and go through it. Or put a plate on you or something like that. You can go really aggressive as you want to. So let's do this. I'm gonna go with you guys on this one. I'm gonna switch legs. So we're gonna go for 15 seconds, bringing it down and up. So just make sure you're breathing through it. You can breathe in on the way down, out on the way up. Keeping that leg long and strong in the back. Keeping these arms at a 90-degree angle and up. You're going to switch, bring the leg out and up. So these are modified push-ups. These are always great. You're utilizing the body. They're not as aggressive, but still very effective. So never discount where you are on your fitness journey. My upper body has always been my weakest. Even when I was a fitness competitor, I was competing. Woo! 3, 2, 1. Awesome. You will at this point know some of your strengths and some of your weaknesses once you've been in health and fitness in a while. So if you're brand new, you're gonna get to learn that about yourself. Okay, so we're gonna do tricep dips. Again, there's different modifications. If you're brand new, we just want you to lift your butt up, a little bit down, just like this. You're gonna come down, and you're working the back of the tricep, okay? Now, if you want something a little more aggressive, you can put your leg out. You're gonna come up, bringing it down. That way you are basically practicing using your core more, okay? And if you happen to have a bench or some kind of workout bench, yours, maybe your coffee table, you're more than welcome to get on there and bring it down. But I don't know about you, I feel like these are actually almost harder than a coffee table. Woo! You're just gonna push right through the pain. These are small but mighty movements. Woo! You gotta shake it out, shake it out. If you have wrist issues, you may want to go ball up your fist, come up, and you're gonna go like this. This actually feels better on my wrist. So I'm gonna do the 10 more seconds like this. You're really gonna feel it in the back of the arm. Woo! Shake it out. Okay, so we are going to go with, we're gonna squat and reach it over. So we're gonna come back into the squat, and you can go regular squat or a plie to bring it open. I think I'm gonna go with the plie this time, and I'm gonna bring it down, touch the ground, come up and point to my toes. Down to the ground, point it up. Here we go. We have 30 seconds. We're trying to get the heart rate going because we are using our entire body. So we squat, touch the sky. Squat, touch the sky. Woo! Come up on those toes. When you squat, squat, and lift up. Squat, lift up. We got 10 more seconds. Woo! And up. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give yourself a clap. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna go to the side. All right, let me go check my timer really quick. Grab a drink of water if you need some water. Here we go. All right, we are gonna go to the side. So we're gonna come down and touch. Side squat, you're going to squat, touch the ground, back to neutral. So it looks like this from the side. You're gonna go back, like you're sitting in a chair, touch the ground, and up. Side squat, and up. Use your body to touch the ground. Twist your upper body, just like that. Bring it down and twist. Keep the core tight. Really feel and push off that heel as you bring it back up. 10 more seconds. Bringing it down and up. You got this. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Okay, other side, here we go. Out and up. Squat it, do that half squat, that side squat, touch the ground, come back to neutral. Side squat, back up. Remember, you're going to twist your body. You can even bring your arm up. If you're feeling a little adventurous, bring that arm up and back down. Side squat, touch the ground, back to center. Side squat, touch. Woo! 10 more seconds. You got this. Squat it out. Breathe through the exercise. Down. Woo, I love that feeling, getting the cardio going, getting the heart pumping. 2 more. Last one. Woo, shake it out. Grab a little water. You're gonna have a little water break. How are you guys doing? I love it. Jackie's feeling good, feeling great. Cheers. If you're doing it with somebody, give them a cheers. High five. I'm high-fiving you right now. Okay. We're going to go through the core series. So we're going to break it down to the ground. Let's start with some crunches. We got some basic crunches, and we're going to go old school. So feet on the mat. Take your hands, put it behind your head, and then you're going to squeeze up and crunch. Slow and controlled. Bring it up and squeeze. Now, again, you know me, momentum. I don't want to see any of this. That's not a crunch. You want to make sure you really effectively breathe out, squeeze, release, bring it up. Mind-muscle connection, squeeze and release. This is how a crunch is done properly. And remember, your elbows, do not bring them up like this. Bring them open. Keep those elbows wide and bring it up and squeeze. Good. Now, how much more effective is that crunch when you're keeping your arms open? Breathing out, squeezing, and releasing. It's a lot more effective, right? I see people at the gym and they're just swinging with momentum, which maybe it could work for some people, but truly, when you're exercising, you really want to be present. You want to really think about the muscle part that you're building, and in this case, we're strengthening up the core, a little bit of your neck, and up. We're going to come down slowly. All right, we're going to take this into bicycles, okay? And we're going to go old school again with bicycles. You're going to bring your legs up into tabletop, just like this. And again, remember the crunch form. Keep your core tight. You're going to bring it up. Remember, not like this. Arms open, elbows open. You're going to go opposite arm, opposite leg, and switch. Slow and controlled. I don't want to see this. This is not a bicycle. I see that quite often, and you really want to point the toe, bring it low as you can go, where your body will allow you to pull it back up effectively and really use that core. Breathing in, out. In, out. Slow and controlled. This makes a bicycle way harder than going like this. If you know who you are, if you're doing that, slow it down, really try to work on touching that knee to the elbow. If you can't get there, that's okay, you'll be able to do it later. Woo! We are done with that. Oh my goodness. Okay, a little 10-second break. Gather your breath, recoup. We're gonna stand, oh actually, before we stand up, look, we have 2 more on our front. So we are going, laying down on the mat, you're on your front, and we're going to do basically skydiving. We're gonna skydive on the ground. You're going to take your toes, bend your knees, point your toes, and you're gonna come up like you're flying, elbows back, not high, just like this, and release. We're flying, we're skydiving, and release. We're working the lower back, or most of the upper back and lower, our rhomboids, our lumbar, and we're working the glutes. And we're squeezing, we're also working the hamstrings. This also focuses on balance. Woo! And we're using those teeny tiny muscle groups in the back and the glutes and the hamstrings. And pretend, you guys, any of you guys skydived before? I'm too scared. I don't think I could do it. At one point in my life, when I was wild and crazy, I would have totally skydived. But today, now that I can think everything through, maybe too much, I don't think I can do it. Too scared. We got 10 seconds, and release, bringing it up and squeeze, release, good. Slow and controlled. 2, and 1. Good job. I'm going to switch my match to show you. We're going to do swimmers. So instead of skydiving, we're going to swim now. And what you're going to do is extend both arms long, and let me move this down just a hair more. This is my Peloton that I do 3 days a week. Okay, so we're going to extend the arms long, put your head down, and you're going to go opposite arm, opposite leg. You're going to bring it up and switch, up, switch. And we're just going to swim. Now, not too fast. You don't want to paddle like you're save yourself. You just want to do it very slow and controlled and really work at concentrating on opposite arm, opposite leg. Left, right, left, right. So you're going to look down. I know it's hard to do when you're actually doing a workout with somebody. HIIT is just as good as HIIT. You're still getting an effective workout. Okay, so before we bring it all the way up, we're going to do a side plank. All right, so if you're new to planking and on your side, you want to make sure you take your elbow, ball it up into a fist, and you want to go like this. We're going to hold that for 30 seconds. All right, if you're a pro, you need a little more aggressive, I want you to come up like this. And if you are an extreme athlete, let's bring it up like this. And you're going to hold it, okay? Woo! That is not where my body wants to go today. So again, another thing about exercise is intuitive exercise. Think about working out. How are you feeling today? Where's your body? Where can it go today? Sometimes you can push yourself. Other days you're like, I need to be less aggressive. I need to be stretching or flowing or not as crazy. So your body can benefit from those breaks. Release it down. We're going to switch to the other side. Again, go in the plank that your body will be able to go. I'm going to walk you through. If you're a beginner, you're just going to follow your fist up, bring it on your knee, hand up. You're going to go just like this or like this, whatever's comfortable for you. Intermediate advance, you're going to come up, out, or like this. Hand up, wherever your body will allow you to go today. I feel like sometimes when I'm talking and instructing, when I bring my leg up, it makes me harder to instruct. But that's the challenge. So, woo! Look at the clock. You have 15 seconds to go. Strengthening up the core, shaking is good. You're going to shake right through that movement. Woo! Almost there. Hold it, hold it. Come on. 5, and release. All right, we're gonna come up on our feet and we're going to do a side crunch. So we are going to lift our leg, bring it to the sides. It's great for the obliques. And your standing leg, you're actually working both, and you're gonna crunch. Tap it to the ground, bring it up, and crunch. Let's begin. And squeeze. Are you guys sweating out there? I have a nice sweaty, dewy mist that's coming. Woo! I mean, come on, these are such a great, effective workout. Has a little bit of strength, flexibility, balance, and you're working your core and your hip flexor. Like, come on, these are super fun, super tough, but also good, right? 3 more. Bring it up, crunch, squeeze, 2, and 1 more for good measure. Bring it to the other side. All right, here we go. Wait, there we go. Gotta get this situated. Anybody else can't tell the right from the left sometimes? Or time zones? I'm very challenged when it comes to right or left. What time zone? I only know the time zone that I live in. All right, so you're gonna bring it up and squeeze. Squeeze, bring it to your range of motion. You guys don't have to touch your elbow to your knee. If you don't have that flexibility, this is okay as well. Bringing it up and crunching to the side. If not, take it, give it a deep crunch. Left to right, and up. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, almost there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, a little water break. I hope you guys are doing well out there. Hello, hello. Cheers. All right, since we already did our warm-up, we're going through the circuit one more time. So we are going to start, well, let me go this way. I was going to show you. We're going to start with squats. And when we go, timer has 2 and 1. Bring it back and squeeze. And up. Squeeze and up. Now, if you want to make the squat harder, this is too easy, you can always get a medicine ball. Hold the medicine ball. You can always get a weighted vest. That's just as tough. I have a weighted vest. Sometimes it's hard to instruct unless I'm doing it myself. If you have anything around the house that's heavy, like any of your kids' toys, or maybe your laundry detergent, you know, comes that big jug, that's good weight as well. But just make sure you get some kind of weight or weighted vest. You want to amp the LIIT up. Woo! All right, next exercise. We're going to go into inchworm. Same thing. You could also put, instead of ankle weights, you can do ankle weights as well, but arm weights for your wrist. And you can come down, hold this plank, and you're going to come back. You go here just a little. You're going to inch it down, come out to the plank, and you're going to inch it back. Woo! Walk it out. Remember that one song? Walk it out, walk it out. You're gonna walk it out. You're using your core, a lot of shoulder strength, and you're gonna come up. Okay, got a few more of these. Rock it out. If you are stronger, you can always do a push-up at the end. If you want to challenge yourself and you're new, you can go like this. Bring it to a push-up. Walk it out. Bring it back. Then you're going to go to the other side. Bring your knee out. Push up. And you're going to walk it back. Voila. Or you can walk it out. Get on your knees. Push up. And walk it out. Or you can do a regular push-up. Wherever your body will allow you to go for today. Woo! inch it out, hold into plank or push-up, and bring it back. Woo! Good job out there, good job. Okay, so we are going into the lunges. So, static lunge. You're gonna go, you can balance with arms out on hips or out here. Come into the lunge. Make sure it's not too close like this. Woo! You just want to make sure it's good to where you're at a 90 degree with that front leg, and you come down and up. Good job. Bringing it down and up. And again, to make this harder, you can have dumbbells on the side. You can have a weighted vest. You can have a medicine ball, detergent bottle, kids' toys that are heavy, a backpack filled with junk. Like, these are all ideas that you can do to make this heavy. Now, if you're just beginning, you just want to start here to build up strength. All right, switch legs, but you can still be an athlete and get a great active recovery by not doing anything too aggressive. And even an athlete can just do this with no weight, and it's still just as effective. Woo! This is feeling good. Are you feeling good, feeling great, feeling great, feeling good? We have a friend that says that all the time, but just the way she says it, I love it. It's so funny, especially when it comes from her mouth. We all have those friends who have these funny sayings, and sometimes when we say it, it doesn't come out the same. Woo! Oh my gosh. And sometimes talking and looking to the left or right is just as hard doing this with no weight. Okay, 3 more, 2, and 1. Woo! Shake it out. Going into plie squat, bring out the legs at 45 degree. And we're gonna come down, hold for a second, squeeze the glutes, and come up. Hold, and up. Good, just like that. Bringing it down, squeeze the glutes as you come up. Mind-muscle connection. You don't ever want to just go. Remember your posture, core tight. Bring the shoulder blades back. You're really focusing on great posture as you're going through the movements. So when I come down, I can feel a stretch in my inner thighs. Woo! And a contraction in my glutes when I come up. Stretch and squeeze, stretch and squeeze. 10 more seconds. You're gonna push through. You got this. Woo! We got 5 seconds. Push through. Woo! And 2. And release. Shake it out. Shake it out. Okay, so we're gonna go to our push-up series on the ground. So go at your range of motion. Wherever you can go today. Coming down to the ground. 30 seconds. Beginners, let me instruct you. 1 leg up, 1 on the ground, come down and up. If you're intermediate or advanced, you could do push-ups with no legs on the ground. Or if you're intermediate or advanced and want to try this, this is pretty good too. So remember, you can also go like this, bring it down and up. If you got shoulder issues and maybe a problem, like myself, it's always my right shoulder. So I can bring it down to the other side, switch legs, bring it down and up, down and up. Woo! I don't know about you, but these are still pretty tough. Bringing them down to the ground, squeeze and up, squeeze and up. It puts less pressure on my shoulders, but I'm still able to have an effective push-up. 10 seconds left. Bringing it down and squeeze, down and squeeze. Good job. Woo! And time. Good. A little bit of stretch in here. Okay, we're going to take this to the other side. Sit on our glutes and over the tricep push-up. These are tough, guys. These are really tough. I really feel like they're harder than having a bench. They're just tiny little movements. Remember, if you have wrist issues, you want to go like this. Unless you can go like this, right? Palms out. And then you're going to go bring it down, bring it up. These are basically 2-inch tiny movements. I mean, they are almost more painful than having a 3-pound dumbbell or a 10-pound dumbbell doing a big full range of motion. Bring it out. You can lift your leg, squeeze and release, squeeze and release. You can switch sides, bringing the leg up, 2-inch tiny movements, or just normal like this. 5 more, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, fire, painful. And I'm already breaking out in a sweat by the second round. Okay, we're gonna do our squat reach-ups. You're gonna bring your squat, you can plie or regular. I like to plie because it hits more my inner thighs. And we're gonna bring it down, squat, touch the ground, and lift tall, come up on those toes. Bringing it down, up on the toes, good. So up. Remember, if you are too far wide, you may have to bring it in a little closer so you can get on those toes and find a little stability. Bringing it up and down. Woo! Oh my goodness. It's getting the heart rate up, feeling it on the calves, bringing it down, that's stretching the inner thighs. We have 5 seconds left. 3 seconds. And 1. Whoo! Stretch it out. Okay, grab some water if you need it. It's always great to have water before, during, and after your workout. And if you're not breathing hard, you gotta amp it up. Okay, so next one, we're gonna do our crunches on the ground for 30 seconds. Bring your feet up into tabletop. Open the arms, squeeze your core, bringing the neck up and down. Make sure elbows are wide, not inside and down. You want to focus on having that form and posture. Now some people are like, Marzia, how do I breathe? So here's a good point of reference. Anytime there's exertion, breathe out. Going into the position, breathe in. Exertion, breathe out. So you can do slow and control. Now while I'm instructing, sometimes the workout for me is not as effective because of the talking. So I'm just here to guide you through the workout, and it's kind of like a sample workout for me. It's like, okay, we're getting into it. It's not 100, but I want you out there focusing on being 100 for this workout. Bring your A game, like you're coming through this. Really focus on mind-muscle connection. Focus on control. Don't focus on what you got to do today. You're supposed to be present for this workout. That's what you're here for. We're going to go for 3 more. Open. Bring it up and squeeze for 2. Last one. And release. Good job. Same thing, we're going to take it into a bicycle. Remember, you are here to be present and focus. This is your workout. I love that Amazon is providing all these free workouts for you guys. People always want samples of a workout. These are samples of it. Okay, knees up, knees up and feet up. And opposite arm, opposite leg, you're gonna twist. Slow and controlled. None of this stuff. This is not slow and controlled. No flailing around. You want long toes. Point the toes. You're gonna go from left to right, left, right. Long, lean legs. Open those elbows. Wide. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Try to touch your elbow if possible. Now, if it's not possible, that's okay. Do your best. But long, lean legs. Open. Woo! 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees to the chest. We're gonna do a little tiny baby stretch. Woo! I'm tight. I need Jackie's yoga. Some yoga. Okay, we're gonna bring it down to our stomach. And we are going to do our skydivers first, then swimmers. I'm gonna go ahead and move my mat so you guys can see. So you're gonna lay on your front, knees bent, feet up. Make sure they're flexed, not pointed. Let's flex the feet. Look down at the ground, at your mat. Take your arms, squeeze it up. Here we go. Tiny squeezes, slow and controlled. I don't want to see any flailing. So if you're going super fast and flailing around, I'm telling you, you're doing it wrong. Just want to make sure you look at the ground, lifting your upper body, kind of like cobra. It's kind of like a half cobra, but we're in skydivers. So upper body, you're bringing those arms up, elbows back, feet flexed, squeezing the glutes. Think about squeezing the glutes and the upper body, crunching the back side of your back, like just a minute ago you were doing to your front. We're doing the same thing to the back. Good. 10 seconds left. Slow and controlled. Doesn't have to be a big movement. This is a tiny movement. It's supposed to be hard, but it's, again, small but mighty. Bringing it up. 2 and 1. Good job. Bring it into swimmers. Arms extended long in the legs as well. Point your toes, point your fingers, opposite arm, opposite leg, and then switch. Up, switch. Now these are concentrated swimmers. You're gonna do these slow and controlled. None of this stuff. We're not flailing in the water. We're focusing. No flailing, only focus. Bring your head down, look at the ground. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Still working the back, the shoulders, the glutes, the hamstrings, and working on your mind-muscle connection, that focus. These are hard to do. These tiny movements, man. A lot of people laugh at tiny movements, but they are super effective at helping build the larger muscle groups. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sing it up. We're going to go into child's pose for a second and stretch. Woo! Amazing. Getting a good stretch. Okay, we're going to go into side plank. Let me bring it to the side. And what you're going to do, remember, wherever your body will allow you to go today, beginner, you're going to go like this. Or hands on hips. Or if this is where you have to be today, then that do you. You do you. I'm going to stay right here. And if you could do a full plank, come off your leg and go right here or here. You go where your body will allow you to go today. So just bringing it up, point the toe, point the fingers long, keep your core strong. There you go. Holding it up. You gotta tell yourself, I am strong. I feel strong, I am strong. This is how we build a strong mind. We tell ourselves that we can, not that we can't. Even if you feel like you can't, that's what modification is for times of pivoting. You gotta pivot. And down, other side. You always wanna make sure you pivot. You're not always gonna be 100% all the time. That's okay, right? You're gonna bring it up, side plank, and hold. You know, sometimes as a trainer, I would be so hard on myself if I wasn't going all out all the time. It took me a long time to learn recovery, repair, to settle my mind, learn how to stretch, more mind-muscle connection. I don't always have to go balls to the wall every single time I work out, right? I could do it slow and effective and still get a very, very amazing workout for my mind, body, and soul. And so can you guys. It's not always about going aggressive 24/7. Okay, we're gonna bring it down. Woo! Almost there, you guys ready? Standing side crunches. If you're not sweaty, you need to get a little bit sweatier. Until my ponytail starts to get disheveled, I'm starting to get a good workout, right? Okay, we're gonna bring it up and crunch. You're gonna crunch your knee to the elbow and squeeze. Good. You're building balance on the standing leg. You're utilizing and bringing a little bit of flexibility in the other legs that you're crunching. And squeeze. You're building strength, flexibility, and balance. It's really interesting once you start learning body mechanics and what exercise can really do for you. Most people equate exercise with just losing weight or being an athlete, but it's much more than that. It really is beneficial in so many ways. We're going to take it to the other side. Bring it up and squeeze. We have 30 seconds left on the clock. This is perfect timing. And up and squeeze. Woo! We do a little bit of upper body, lower body, core, some cardio. Woo! A little bit of everything today. Just kind of like a full mix, low intensity interval thing. But you're still getting your heart rate up. You're still doing a little bit of flexibility. And one. Woo! Do you hear that timer? Hold on. Perfect timing. You guys, thank you guys for joining me today for Let's Get Lit. So I hope you guys enjoyed the workout. If there are any other workouts you would like to see, put it on the comments below. And if you would like to follow more of the Plant Chicks workouts, you can always follow our Amazon page for notifications. We have a show tomorrow called Meal Prep with Marzia, myself, and it will be at noon Central Time where I cook from plant-based on a budget. So I will show you, I would say, healthy and effective ways that you can eat plant-based while saving money. Because we also have people that say that it's expensive to eat healthy, it's expensive to eat plant-based. Well, I'm going to show you how you can do that inexpensive, healthy, nutritious, and delicious just for you. All right, thank you guys for joining me today. I will see you tomorrow at noon Central Time for Meal Prep with Marzia. Bye, guys.